Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. This is Naun Garcia, and this is a very important message for all of you who are listening. I was calling 2004 in the desert of California, so this is a very important message for the United States and also for Israel, and everyone who wants to listen can follow. So this is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. This is speaking about the last 10 days before the end or before Shabbat. So this is a book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10. It says, in the name of Jesus Christ, and to our God and Lord. It says, do not fear any of those things which you are about to suffer. Indeed, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested, and you will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful until death, and I will give you the crown of life. It says in the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10 about the 10 days. And now this is a quick information. Okay, and now this is a quick information. Those 10 days that are speaking the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10 are literal, just as the book of Revelation chapter 11 about the 3 days and a half before Shabbat. So in the book of Revelation chapter 17 verse 9 is explaining about the 10 days with seals. So now you see Revelation chapter 17 verse 9. Here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads, this represents the first day, are 7 mountains. This represents the second day, on which the woman sits. This represents the third day. There are also 7 kings. This represents the fourth day. 5 have fallen. This is literal. It's talking about the 5 days. 5 have fallen. 1 is, which is the 6th day. It's speaking about the 6 days. And the other has not yet come, which is the 7. And when he comes, the 7th day, he must continue a short time, and it stops in point. Then it says, the beast that was and is not is himself also the 8th. This is explaining literal 8th day. And is of the 7. Of course, he is the 7. And is going to perdition. Okay, here is talking about the beast that is going to be the 7. The beast is going to be the 7, and then is going to turn another beast in the 8th. Okay, we have right now stop in the 8th. Then it comes the 10. The 10 horns. This is we stop in the 8th day. Now we have the 9th day. The 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings. This is the 10th day. And this ends, who have received no kingdom as yet, but they will receive authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. This is the hour that is explained in the book of Revelation chapter 17 verse 17. And you know what it says about that hour? It says, for God has put it into their hearts to fulfill his purpose, to be of one mind, and to give their kingdom to the beast until the words of God are fulfilled. This means that until the end comes. So these are the 10 days explained about the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10 about the 10 days. And in the book of Revelation chapter 9 says, here is the mind which has wisdom. The 7 heads, first day, are 7 mountains, second day, on which the woman sits. Third day, there are also 7 kings. Fourth day, 5 have fallen. This is literal, 5 days. 1, the 6th day, is the one who is. The other has not yet come. This is the 7. And when the 7th day comes, he must continue a short time. Point. This means that he's going to die 1 leader is going to die at that 7th day. Then it says, the beast that was and is not is himself also the 8th. Of course, after the first beast, you have known the 2 horns of the devil also. The 2 horns of the beast. Okay, also explained in the book of Daniel chapter 8. So now it says, the 7th day, and when he comes, he must continue a short time. The beast that was and is not is himself also the 8th. Of course, after 7 is going to be the 8th, another leader, and is of the 7, and is going to perdition. This is the 8th day between the 10. Okay, when you are in the 8th, then we have 8, 9, 10. We have 3 days before the 10th day ends. Okay, so now we end this, the 8th. The 10 horns represents the 9th day, which you saw are 10 kings, and it finished the 10th day, who have received no kingdom as yet, but they will receive authority for 1 hour. Okay, we have the 10 days, right? And we find ourselves in the hour. The hour, all of this is permitted, those 10 days that is explained in the book of Revelation chapter 2 verse 10 with the 10 days, those 10 days are permitted to do whatever they want to do for 1 hour. And in the book of Revelation, it says that it's God's plan in the 7th sense. So it will be permitted, all that chaos in the world, for 10 days. Okay, this book of this entire 10 days are also written in the book of Job, because the 7 sons and 3 daughters, okay, is the equality of 10. And then when you find out that even when he has 5,000 of their animals, it is the equality of 10,000. It's the 7 friends that he has with him, 7 days and 7 nights. His 3 friends plus 3 friends, 7 days and 7 nights, plus 3 friends of Job, friends, is the equality of 10 days. Okay? And at the 10th day, who he come at the end of the 10th day? The one who represents between the storm as God in his throne. At the end of the 10th day. And then he's been blessed twice. So this is everything I have to tell, brothers and sisters. United States, you understand the message I'm trying to give it to you. So I will be very alert for what is going on, because, oh man, I must let you know this. This is what I came to do, and this is David Castillo Rosales, as you know, because this was needed to happen as far as I know. So I will give much more information about this, but this is something I was holding for you. But I better let you know, because I didn't make a video for this. So I'll be fast, and I will pray in the name of Jesus Christ, our God and Lord. This is Naun Vazquez Garcia. Be blessed.